Hey there, everyone. Just a reminder, we've got a live show coming up this December in Chicago. We'd love to see you there. If you want more information, please go to coxandcrendor.com. Today's episode is brought to you by HelloFresh. HelloFresh is here to give you them fresh meals delivered right to your home. Also today, we're brought to you by Babbel. Babbel is the way to learn a new language. In fact, it's the #1 best-selling way. We'll talk about that when we get into this podcast. So let's jump into the show.
Hello, everybody. It's time for Cox and Crendor.
Cox and Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. In 4-hour recording studio. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's up next Crendor in the morning.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sunday episode of Cox and Crendor in the morning.
Oh my God.
What? That was like, you were like, oh boy, here we go.
That is what
this BS again. Oh my God.
Well, yesterday, all right, I could not sleep, so I only slept like 4 hours.
I am the reverse.
What happened to you?
Yesterday, the next door neighbors, or maybe, I don't know, someone in my apartment complex was like at 8 p.m. throwing a raging kegger. It was like blasting, not good music. It sounded like the exact same beat for about 2 hours. It was like, jump. And I was like, how is this one song? When does this end? But I noticed that if I went into my bedroom, I didn't hear it at all.
Huh.
So I went into my bedroom, and because there's nothing in my bedroom, I'm going to say 9 p.m. fell asleep. And then I woke up around 10 a.m. today.
Oh
so
my God.
I slept a long time.
Jesus. How long do you normally sleep during
6-7 hours.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I just was like, F it, going to bed. And so then I went to bed. I woke up and I looked at what happened, truthfully, is I woke up, looked at the clock, it said it was 6 a.m. And I was like, I'm not waking up 6 a.m. on a Sunday. So I went back to bed and then woke up at 10.
Huh. Nah, I would have gotten a headache from that.
No, man. Although I will say I think I slept right with like my hand on my nose because I got a zit directly on my nose overnight. And I'm not sure how that happened, but it was like I woke up and it was like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer looking at me, and I was like, oh, come on. I'm not a big zit getter, but when I do, I'm like, oh, what am I, 13? This is BS. So,
Well, on my side, I think I had coffee too late. It's like that was
now when did you have coffee, old man? What time did you?
So I normally go to bed at 5 a.m.
Well,
like a
there's your
normal
problem.
person. But here's the thing. Every time I'm consistent with my 5 a.m. bedtime, all right? Like, I have my routine. We get ready for bed. We go to bed. I fall asleep in, like, 5-10 minutes. Like, rarely do I have sleep problems now after developing my bedtime routine, right?
But when do you think that's going to change? Do you think that, like, there's going to be a moment where you're not doing that anymore?
I mean, probably.
Like, what if Toast gets involved in things?
Things?
I don't know, like things like, she's young now, but eventually she's going to be like old lady. And old ladies get involved in old lady
Like
you know
the
what I
knitting
mean?
club?
Old lady things.
Yeah, like
You
knitting
know, like
club.
clubs and like book things and old lady things. You know what I mean? There's
Well,
no way this can keep up forever. At some point, you're going to have to reingratiate into society.
There will probably be a point where, like, I feel like the older you get, the easier it is to get up early. Right? Now, here's the thing, right? Like, I go to bed, we wake up, like, normally, like, 5 a.m., and then get up at, like, 1 p.m.-ish. So, I was like, all right, we got to get up early because it was my aunt's birthday. So I was like, all right, they want to meet somewhere to eat at, like, 2 o'clock. So I have to get up at, like, I had to get up at noon because the Packer game was on. So I'm like, I can't even sleep that much. I got to listen to the Packer game today. So I was like, all right, here we go. And then I laid there. And then I just couldn't fall asleep. And I was like, why can't I fall asleep? But I was yawning, like I was tired. And then I was like, I should get up. Because getting up and moving around, that's like the smart thing to do, right? If you can't fall asleep after 45 minutes to an hour, just get up, do something, and go back to sleep. And I was like, nah, I'm going to fall asleep soon. And then I laid there. And then I was like, what time is it? And then it was like 7. And then it was like 8. And then it was like 9. And I was like, all right. We're hitting points where I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. But I was like, I'm going to try to go to sleep one more time. And then I fell asleep at like 9:30. So I got my 4 hours of sleep because I woke up at 1:30.
Sounds terrible.
So I wanted to get up at noon to watch the Packer game, and I hit the point where I was like, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm just sleeping. So I slept instead. But here's the thing, okay? The only difference in terms of scheduling was I had coffee, like a Starbucks Pike Place roast. I haven't had Starbucks like regular coffee in months. So I was like, hey, you know what? Get a Starbucks. It was like 10:30 at night. And so I was drinking my Starbucks. I probably drank. Here's the thing, okay? They give you a tall, and you assume a tall is like 1 cup of coffee. It's legit like 2 cups of coffee. So, like, I drank 2/3 of it, and I think that was like 2 cups of coffee that late at night. And usually caffeine is in your system for like, it's in there for a while. So you don't want to drink it too late. And I think that just interrupted my sleep cycles, whatever, chemicals.
I guess. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people will give you crap for drinking coffee at 10:30 at night. But here's the thing. I've done it before. I'm not going to hate you for it. Sometimes you're like, you know what? I could use a coffee. I get it. I understand.
Well, normally if I make it at home, I'll be like, oh, I'll do like a little 10 p.m. coffee. But I have like my little Eeyore cup, and I fill it like halfway. So I have like a fraction of a cup of coffee at that late. So I think it gets out of my system faster. This one, the Starbucks cup tricks you. It tricks you, and it's, let's see, how many cups of coffee in a tall Starbucks? The size of a Starbucks tall is 12 fluid ounces, which is 1.44 cups of coffee.
I was going to say most cups of coffee are 8 ounces, I would think.
Yeah, so it is more than a cup of coffee.
I guess my question for you is, how did you decide to drink that coffee? Like, why did you choose to get a coffee? Were you tired at 10:30?
Nah, not really.
You just wanted a coffee at 10? You were like, you know what? I want a coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. I'm trying to help. I felt like maybe you were tired, or maybe I don't know.
Well, we did go to the like Chicago Comic-Con thing. So like Chicago, it was like after that, so we were driving back, and I was like, you know what? We just walked around this Comic-Con thing. I'll have a coffee.
Yeah, tell me. Whoa. You buried the lead here with coffee talk when we should be discussing this Comic-Con.
Okay.
What was this? Why were you there?
So this is like it's like the small version of Comic-Con, right? It's like Wizard World or whatever they call it.
Wizard World, okay.
Yeah, so it's like Chicago Wizard World. It's like a Comic-Con, but on a smaller scale.
About to make me look this up. Wizard World. Wizard World sounds like a lame amusement park.
Welcome to Wizard World.
Wizard World, Chicago. That's a thing. I'm looking at it right now.
So it's it's everything you would think of a Comic-Con, but take out anything crazy. It's mainly.
Was it packed? Were people in masks? What was the vibe?
I mean, there was like cosplay people, but like we've gone in the past, and usually we've like brought friends with. Like we went with G-Mart one year. We went with our friend Tina one year. We like brought people. You know, you just like, it's like a Comic-Con. It's like, oh look, there's the bag with the, a wizard. I don't know. Like there's a bag with like a comic book guy on it, like Iron Man, or like there's a bunch of people selling comic books, or like they got panels and stuff. So they have panels of dudes just like that draw comics talking about like comic book stuff, how they got in the drawing, like all that. And then they have like cosplay people, so like a cosplay show. What's it called? Like a cosplay costume contest, I guess is what it was, which I need to talk about Remind me.
I mean, okay, I'm reminding you right now.
Okay, but I mean that's the main thing. Normally it's like 4 days, but it obviously didn't happen last year, and then this year I was like, I mean, if we go, I only want to go 1 day because I don't think there's enough to even see for that many days. So we went there we literally went for like 2 hours and just walked around.
How far away is it from you?
Well, it's like by the airport, so I mean, it's not too bad.
Right by the airport. Like all good conventions, right by the airport.
Yeah, so I mean, it's I don't know, like it's a fun little like thing to do on a weekend, I guess, and like everybody had masks on. And honestly, we went at the end of the day, so it was like there's like not that many people there, to be honest. Like it was pretty nice. Either way, it was a fun thing to do. But then the costume contest, all right? So this guy hosting the cosplay costume contest, we were like, I guess this is one of the only things going on. May as well see it. He was like one of the... I would not say... He was a not very good host. So like he'd have these people come up in their costumes. And the one person came up and he's like, oh, who are you? And they're like, oh, I'm from this show. And he's like, oh, that's the only good thing to come out of this show was your costume.
Wow.
It was like, what? Imagine being
poor
like...
kid is like, it's my favorite show.
That's like being like, hey, I cosplayed as like, you know, Iron Man. Like, man, those movies suck. But, you know, that's a good costume you got.
I'm not really a fan of Marvel, but like, great costume.
And so we were like, all right, that's kind of weird. And then someone else came up and he like used one of their props as like a thing. He's like, whoa, like this prop is like hitting me, and like he like took her prop. I was like, why are you like taking someone else's stuff? So that was weird. And then he like some people he'd like interview and be like, yo, that's a cool costume. How's this thing? Wow, it's crazy. And then someone else would come up and he's like, here's their costume. Okay, next person. Like, you wouldn't even, like, you would give some people more time than others. I was like, this dude's not doing it.
Who is flirting with, let's be real. Knowing Comic-Cons, that guy was definitely flirting. He's like, oh, all right, moving on.
Yeah, so it was weird, but, you know, I love seeing that stuff when I go to these things. So I'm like, whatever.
Who was this person? Who was the...
I don't know. It's just some random dude. Like, I don't know. Oh, yeah, and then the one costume, he was like, oh, it looks like this thing broke on your costume. That kind of sucks. Like he's just pointing out their flaws. Like, oh man, this part of your costume's kind of shitty. It's like, oh okay.
Yeah,
it's like,
I don't...
who got this guy? So I was like, whatever.
Maybe they really wanted that guy. Like they really wanted the goof guy. Like, hey, there's the goof guy.
I guess he was. The thing was, he was also at one of the panels we went to, which was like the only other panel we went to, which was like these two comic book dudes just talking about how they draw stuff. And he's actually pretty good in that.
He was one of the dudes?
No, he was just like asking him questions like, oh, how'd you get into it? And like, why do you draw? And like everything. I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. But then actually hosting a costume event, he was terrible at it. So that was a thing that happened. And then, you know, there's a bunch of like photo ops with like comic book like celebrity or like TV show celebrities and stuff, and then everyone was waiting for that. I don't care about that.
I see that online you can buy the signed stuff from celebrities, I assume, who were there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just buy it online.
I remember one year we saw Stan Lee there.
Here's the thing. I would have gone to see William Shatner to ask William, and be like, dude, real talk. Tell me about space. You've been there now. You had like a minor freak out about how beautiful it was. Talk to me about space. He could have gone for 20 minutes. I would have got plenty of time with that man. It would have been great.
Yeah, I mean,
blow my mind about spacecraft.
You missed your chance.
Yeah, I miss a lot of things in life. Yeah, it'd be like that.
So it was, you know, it was all right. It's definitely not like any of the big Comic-Con conventions or anything. That's just like a average sized, decent convention.
Nothing's as big a mess as San Diego Comic-Con. That place is... I do not like going there. But there's other conventions that are much, much smaller than this.
Well, I guess this one actually moves all around, too. Like, they have it in... where do they have it? Like, they go all over.
Yeah, you know what? That probably explains why they can, because they have Chicago, and I'm seeing on here there's all these other locations. Yeah, it probably explains why they're able to get the celebrities they're able to get, because they can lock them in for many different shows and promise them payouts and stuff. Gotcha. Okay.
So like they got one.
I still don't like the name Wizard World, but I respect it.
Like it's got like Detroit, they got like Minnesota, they got Indianapolis, they got Maryland, New Mexico. Like they go all over.
Yeah, I bet if you get on the circuit.
Yeah, like they'll get like some mainstream celebrities for stuff, but then they'll be like, here's like some guy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer who was her brother. Like they get like those types of people. And
here's the thing. We sit here and are like, who would, but here's the thing. There's tons of people.
Oh yeah.
Every time. But I will say,
if you like Power Rangers and you're like, dude, there's gonna be a Power Ranger guy there, like, you know, go see him.
I will say YouTubers have upset the balance. I have been to numerous conventions where there are celebrities who are like, I charge $20 for an autograph, and you guys are over there giving them away for free. And that's rude as hell. So, like, there's been times I've been at conventions where they had to put us in a different area so people wouldn't assume everyone else was free, because they were like, yeah, we'll sign it. We don't care. Like, there's definitely times where you'll see lines of YouTubers and the person next to them is like a famous celebrity, but like no one's there for their autograph. Yeah, it's interesting to see how the ecosystem of conventions has changed.
Yeah, it actually is pretty crazy now that I think about it. So that happened, and then I went and got my coffee. All right,
yeah. And then, but I get that. I get coming back from a thing and being like, you know what? I got stuff to do. I could use the brain energy.
Yeah. So I was looking up, like, how long does caffeine stay in your body? And it says, this is according to the Cleveland Clinic. The level of caffeine in your blood peaks at about 1 hour and stays at this level for several hours for most people. 6 hours after caffeine is consumed, half of it is still in your body. It takes up to 10 hours to completely clear caffeine from your bloodstream. So it's actually in your system a while.
It explains why I can have a bunch of caffeine one day, wake up the next day, not have caffeine, be fine, but then around like 3 p.m. I developed the worst headache, and it's like, you didn't drink coffee today. And I'm like, that's right, I didn't drink. I just only had water. Oh, what a fool! And then I'm like, ugh! And then I go eat coffee, and I'm fine. And then I'm fine.
Yeah, no, so it was a bad time for sleep. That's what it was.
I mean, I feel like you should have planned, but that's just me. You're like, oh, I got stuff to do Sunday. Maybe I should. No, you were like, nah, I'll be fine.
Well, I also, like I've mentioned in previous podcasts, the anxiety starts kicking in. Because then you're like, I got to get up. What if I don't sleep? What if I don't sleep at all? What if I have to get up and do stuff and I'm tired and I can't sleep? This is going to be worse. Then I'm going to be Then your brain starts racing, your heart starts pounding, and then you're not going to fall asleep because you're too anxious.
I mean, look, you're not wrong about anxiety doing that, but also, if you had planned, you wouldn't have the anxiety.
Well, yeah. If I could go back in my time machine, I probably wouldn't drink the coffee, all right? That's all I'm saying.
You know, just put it out there.
So the lesson learned is don't drink caffeine late. Then there's still people who are like, I drink caffeine late and go to sleep. Well, good for you. All right?
I mean, yeah, I didn't want to say nothing, but that's me, so.
Yeah.
I don't want to say nothing to pee on your parade or nothing, but, you know.
This is my parade, and I don't want any pee on it.
It's my parade, and I will have no pee, thank you.
So how's your week go?
Lovely. Lovely. Just been going through and making stuff happen at the office, being a boss. You know how it be. Discovered that I might need... So, like, I've been trying to do shorts. Do you know what YouTube shorts are?
YouTube shorts.
Yeah, and so they're basically just TikTok on YouTube, really.
It is, yeah.
And I've been working with my YouTube guy, and he's like, let's try this thing. You got a whole other channel. Let's, like, just see what happens. And so I've been trying to make shorts. And I've discovered that some shorts are hits, some shorts are misses, And, there's no in between. Either no one watches it or it is pushed to everyone.
Now I'm curious. So, like, do you have a whole new channel for YouTube Shorts then? Is that what you said?
No, I have Cox Clips, which is where I'm just dumping all of my Twitch stuff, right?
Cox Clips.
So, So rather than go and, mess around with my normal channel and upload a ton of stuff, I got Cox Clips. And so the idea is I'm trying to create shorts to put there. And for the most part, I'm like mix and matching between the main channel and there. Basically, the shorts don't show up on the timeline at all. They're like a separate thing. It's wild. So, but you can upload them there. And so I'm trying to figure out what the best way to do that is. And I want to make little clippy things, and I want to make, like, here's a goof from a Twitch stream, something like that.
Right.
But the process of doing that, I found, is really difficult. Because everyone that I work with, because they aren't in office, it's like, okay, here's what I want to do. Here's my thoughts. Here's the clip. And then the product to get back is nothing like what I was thinking. And I'm like, okay. So if this person was in the office, I could have looked at what they were working on, seen it before I saw the final product, talked about what it was. Instead, it's like, working on a thing, okay, let's see what you made. That's nothing like what I wanted. And then, so it falls on me to be like, hey, all that work you did, I didn't like it. Can you do something else? Then I feel like an asshole because I can't catch them in time because I can't see what they're working on because they aren't in the office. So I'm contemplating whether I need to hire someone to come in and be like, in charge of Cox Clips, which is insane because it's literally just supposed to be a place where I dump stuff that serves no purpose to me whatsoever. That's just like, oh yeah, it's an afterthought. But the problem is I'm finding myself now having to think about it more in the front of my brain than I want to. I'm like, all right, did I get a thing ready for that channel today? Did I do this? And now I'm just like, oh my God, now I'm running 2 YouTube channels. I hate it. Crendor, it's a terrible choice I've made. And I don't understand. I still don't understand shorts.
I want to try some shorts now. I feel like I haven't done enough shorts. And I'm like,
I think you would be a king among the shorts because there are, I'm going to say, dozens, if not hundreds of videos in your repertoire that are literally shorts before shorts existed.
It's true. I predate the game.
Yeah, you could do it. If you made shorts with Cat, I guarantee they'd be successful.
It's funny because I was looking at my stuff and it actually took 4 of my videos and just put them as shorts. Yeah,
because if you are under a certain amount of time, and also the algorithm picks up all sorts of different things. It's under 60 seconds. It's if it is vertical instead of horizontal. And there's one other thing. And then it used to be you had to include hashtag shorts, but I don't know that you need to.
I don't think so anymore.
Yeah, I think you would be a star. I believe this. I think you could do. I think you don't even need to make another channel. You could just upload it because it's who you are. You could just upload the shorts, and people would be like, "You see that Crendor short?" And I'd be like, "Y'all."
That's what I gotta do. This is it. I found it. I gotta start shorts.
YouTube.com/Crendor. YouTube.com/Crendor.
That's the one. See, I got one. Non-content from 2018, weirdest commercial I've ever seen. It's 41 seconds, and it's just a weird 40-second commercial.
Yeah. Look, the other night, I saw speaking of commercials, oh my God, the other night I was watching TV. I think I was watching Chopped or something, and I was like cleaning up the apartment, but straight up on TV, a commercial appeared that was like, "Welcome to my vagina. In here, I'm in charge." And I was like, what the hell? And it was just like this woman in her vagina, and she was just like talking about how she was using birth control, but it was like, I don't take a pill. I inject this gel. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? And I couldn't believe it was on TV. I was like, this is on American TV? This is crazy. And it was just like, yeah, so, this is how I love my vagina and I treat it well. And then the last line is there's like a ding dong and she goes, "I'm coming," and then like winks at the camera. And I'm like, what the hell? Crendor, I couldn't believe it. I recorded some of it, uploaded it to Twitter, and I was like, I And this would be an amazing React kind of story or TikTok or whatever, because I've never seen anything like it in my life. I was like, I love this commercial. I can't believe this exists, but I'm also shocked that it somehow got on TV.
Dude, I'm so excited. This is gonna be it. Even the other day, I had a thing I saw. It would have been a perfect short. I was like watching the football game, but I left it on and then did something else and it finished. So the news came on, and they're like, today in the city, some guy's mad about some statue, and then it like cuts to this like old bald man. He's like, they're taking down the statue. You can't just take down the statue. Are you bonkers? And I was like, dude, I want to know more about this statue. Like, I could have made that into a short. People also would have joined in.
And you can do that. You even have on February 26, 2021, it is non-content coffee. I don't think you talk at all in this video. It's just you drinking coffee, looking into the distance.
Yeah.
But in order to capitalize on the memes, this could have been a story. But then also at the end, when that line where it goes, good soup. That could have been this. It could have been like, oh, it was soup all along. It wasn't coffee. That would have been a hilarious goof.
Yeah, this is it. This is how I get back into the game.
Soup. That's it. This is it. I think you would be a stellar shorts person. Because I'm gonna let you know, your best content, under 30 seconds.
Oh, that's no doubter. I don't disagree with you at all. I'm gonna do.
That's what I'm saying.
I need to do a short where I open a Pokemon card pack, but I do it real fast and be like, all right, let's open this Pokemon card pack. And then I look through and I'm like, that's your Pokemon card pack of the day, and that's it. It hits all the things you got. It's short enough, people watch it. Everybody loves Pokemon cards now, right? I might get a rare one. Like, boom, this is gonna be huge.
Pokemon pack of the day. I love that. The PP of the day, your PP of the day.
The PP of the day.
Welcome back to your PP of the day. Your daily PP.
Everybody's going to love it.
Everyone's going to want to see your daily PP. Yeah.
No doubt. All right. This is huge. All right. I'm glad
You're
welcome.
I've unlocked. My sorrow and my struggles have unlocked something great for you.
Oh, that's the other thing I realized. There's a thing where you can clip stuff now. Do you see that?
Yeah. People have been clipping all sorts of my stuff this week.
Yeah, I clipped from my new Pointless Top 10 my bat facts. Did you know that bats could catch fish?
I mean, I do now. Thanks to your amazing video, I do now.
Yeah, so that's pretty neat. But that could have been a short. Actually, it probably could still be a short.
Like, you got non-content rolling dice until I get 3 6s. That could literally be a daily, like, all right, 60 seconds to get 6 6s or 3 6s or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's like 60 seconds and go. Oh, I didn't get it. That kind of thing, you could do that easily.
Oh, my God, yeah. Oh, my God, this is, all right. I got it.
The potential is limitless.
Limitless
Potential.
I don't know how to TikTok, but I do know how to short on YouTube.
It's the same thing. Thing. Except on TikTok, in order to be successful, you have to be like, I don't know, 16. I don't know what the rules are. I just know that on TikTok, the successful people all look like they're 12 to me, and I'm like, oh my God.
Well, I think there is also the TikTok demographic for like the boomer people, because they're like, look, it's old people trying to do it, so some of them are funny. Like, right, the kids are like, look at that old person trying to do the young person things, and they're like, right?
I mean, that's what I do on there. Like,
see, there's your problem. You're trying to do like actual, like, oh, here's clips from my real videos. Nobody wants that, right?
You're right. What a fool I am.
They want you eating cereal.
You know what? Maybe that's the plan from now on. Just like this one. Non-content. This deodorant smells like Starburst. This would be an amazing short. Cat wags his tail a lot. That's a great one.
Yeah, look at that. See, here's the
Cat,
thing.
Yanni, or Laurel. See, you have so many, and they're all here, and you're just not. You know that Cat, Yanni, or Laurel. That video, that would have been an amazing short. It was at the time. It was timely, and like you would have killed.
Yes, I would have dominated this scene. See, here we go. This is from 2014. This is Stop the Content Before It Starts with Jesse Cox. 10 seconds. It's you in an elevator, and I'm like, all right, we're about to film, and here we go.
Throw a
And
water
that's
ball
it.
at me?
No, I just stopped the video because I'm like, all right.
There's
here
one where
comes
you
the
throw a
video.
water ball at me. And I'm like, what are you doing?
No, I believe that was the one where I rolled it down the stairs.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Was it the stairs? Oh wait, no, there is one where I throw a water ball at you. Yes. That
Yeah.
one's got
See?
24 seconds, 141,000 views.
See? That is an amazing, amazing example of the power of the short. You're the voice we need. If anything, they'll recognize how terribly wrong the whole process is, and we won't have shorts anymore. Or
Gondor calls for
you'll
aid.
make a fortune. Either way,
Gondor
I like this
calls
future for
aid,
you.
and I shall answer. I'm ready.
Yes, I like this. I think this is a good strategy.
Actually, can I make like Cox and Crendor YouTube channel shorts? There's
Sure.
gotta be something I could throw up there.
I don't know how, but go for it. Go nuts.
All right, yeah, there's gotta be. Maybe there's like some old video of us. Maybe I'll rewatch an old video of us and put it up on the podcast channel. You know?
Go nuts. Go
All right.
nuts. Do whatever.
All right, we've gone into full-blown experimentation phase.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah. Now I just need sleep.
Well, you know what else you need? Hey,
Heyo.
HelloFresh. HelloFresh is the best way to get fresh, pre-measured ingredients in seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip the trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's the #1 meal kit in America. Here's the deal. I know life can be hectic. Sometimes you're going to Comic-Cons and then getting coffee at 10 p.m. and you have to be up in order to go to a birthday party, and you really screw up your entire night with that coffee. Well, instead of doing all that bogus work, you could have focused on something more exciting like quality time with your loved ones while you made one of the 50 menu items offered every single week, including vegetarian, calorie smart, gourmet options, tons of variety, and you could have just made that at home with them, and that could have been like your fun, like, hey, we're doing a thing, and it would have kept you going until you needed to go to, plus it would have worn you out a bit, I think, honestly. And they have quick and easy meal options, low prep, one pan, 10, 15 minutes. If you're just like a dude on his lonesome, let me tell you, those pan things, eat half, save the other half for tomorrow. That's a good-ass lunch. That's good. I'm just saying. HelloFresh makes cooking and learning to cook so simple. It is one of my favorite parts of it, is getting something and you get it in the bag and you're like, okay, what am I going to make with this? And then somehow, 30 minutes later, you have a plate that looks great. And you're just like, I made that. And you feel good about it. And plus, you learn some basic cooking techniques and things that I'm pretty sure a lot of you could use to learn. All you got to do if you want to get in on some HelloFresh is go to HelloFresh.com/Cox14 and use code Cox14 for up to 14 free meals, including free shipping. All you got to do, again, HelloFresh.com/Cox14, use code Cox14 for up to 14 free meals, including free shipping. That is why it is America's #1 meal kit. Also, today we're brought to you by Babbel. Babbel's the #1 selling language learning app. Through Babbel's incredible bite-sized lessons, you're going to learn a new language using all these new language skills that you can actually use in the real world. From greetings, menus, and directions to gaining a deeper understanding of the culture, Babbel is a travel essential. And now that we all are starting to travel again, and I know COVID still sucks, but a lot of places in the world are doing great when it comes to, vaccines and protection. And not America, we're still struggling, but other places are doing wonderful. And if you want to visit those places, Babbel is here for you. Babbel's 15-minute lesson plans make it the perfect way to learn a new language on the go. It doesn't use all that language AI stuff other learning apps use. Babbel lessons are created by 100 language experts. Their teaching method is scientifically proven to be effective. They have 14 different languages: Spanish, French, Italian, German, so many others. Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you to improve your pronunciation and accent, a thing I am terrible at. Also, Babbel gives you many ways to learn: lessons, podcasts, games, stories, videos, even live classes. And if you're like me and you want to start your language journey with Babbel, by all means do so today. Right now, when you purchase a 3-month Babbel subscription, you'll get an additional 3 months for free. That's 6 months for the price of 3. Just go to Babbel.com and use promo code COX. That's Babbel, Babbel.com, code COX. Babbel, language for life. All right, let's go jump to some Crendor. Let's jump down there.
Oh boy, we got some traffic out here today. You might be like, man, is this segment gonna have actual traffic this time? Is it gonna be some random fact? Are we gonna learn something? I don't know. Honestly, do we ever really learn something from traffic outside of the fact that what you learn is a byproduct of your brain remembering? Back to you.
Thanks, Crendor. I have no idea what you said. All right, my brain remembering. I don't even know. Whatever. I don't even know how to unpack all that. Also, let's go to the weather.
Weather time. How's it going? We're at the weather desk now.
We are at the weather desk. How's it going?
It's going pretty good over here at the weather desk. I believe we had pretty good weather recommendation. Let me see if I can find it. Also, from last week, someone said, think the word Crendor is looking for is decrypting.
That probably was the word you were looking for.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yes.
In fact, I'm pretty sure it was. Oh, this one sounds cool. I don't even think it was the one I was looking for. Skara Brae in the Orkney Islands of Scotland. It's a Stone Age village which looks a bit like Hobbiton.
Yo, I like that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. All right, let's check out
Skara Brae?
Skara Brae. Skara.
Skara Brae. Is that really how it's said? Is this one of those things where I'm going to find out it's called like Skara Brae?
It probably is Skibba Brae.
Okay.
It's not even showing up in the thing. Oh, here we go. It's not showing up on weather.com. I guess here's Weather Now Co. UK. How the shit do I read? All right, good. Whoppy.
What? Whoppy activated. Skara Brae Scotland hourly weathernow.co.uk reprogramming. Check out Weather Now in Skara Brae today, Monday, October 18th, 2021. Cloudy, 11 degrees Celsius. Rain, 0 millimeters. Humidity, 81%. Atmospheric pressure, HPA, odd, non-American numbers. Wind speed, kilometer H. Southeast, dew point, 8
What is
Celsius.
happening over there?
Clouds, 100%. Low clouds, 100%. Medium clouds, 48%. High clouds, 100%.
Speaking
Tomorrow,
of high clouds, what is happening there?
cloudy, light rain, kilometer.
Sorry, the metric system broken.
This is why we don't use Whoppy all that. We need to upgrade.
That's why we don't use the metric system.
Right. We, for some reason, decided to create a robot that has zero knowledge of the metric system. It's a weird choice on our part, but yeah.
Yeah. It pretty much just seems cloudy.
Right. So many clouds, high and low.
A lot of clouds. Have you seen any of the village?
Wow. It does have a little like it really does have this kind of like old, quaint. Yeah, whoever lived here long ago definitely lived in like little hobbit holes.
Yeah, you like lived in the ground. Look at that.
Oh, that's very cute. A prehistoric village.
That is pretty cool. Although I don't know if it used to have grass growing on it. Maybe it's like after time that happened. I don't know if it used to be like
I'm
that.
gonna assume yes. They're saying it was occupied 3100 BC.
Oh my god.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. And this is time out. And this isn't even like, wow, that is way north. So this is, I get why it would be undergroundish, because if you look at Scotland, look at how high it is on the second northernmost island chain.
Oh wow.
It is way up there.
Oh yeah, that is way up there.
But also, can we talk about the insanity that is the fact there's just a straight line going through Scotland that I never noticed before?
A straight line? What?
Do you see there's like a line of locks, I assume they are. From Inverness all the way down to Fort William, there's just a straight line of water.
Let's see.
On the map. Well, you know what? That's aliens is what that is.
Oh, I do see it.
It's weird looking, right? Like, it doesn't seem... It's weird looking.
Yeah, it looks like the land is breaking off from the other part of the land. Maybe like, it is. I don't know.
We don't want to be attached to you.
It's on the Inverness border.
Yeah,
well, I guess
all the way down.
Yeah, you've got like
Inverness all the way down to Fort William, and it's just like, we don't want the rest of this.
Yeah, you've got like Western Inverness and then Eastern Inverness, and one's on the left half, one's on the right half.
That's crazy. I love that. That's interesting. I wonder what it's like up there. Is it like really Scottish? You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah.
You know, there's Glasgow and Edinburgh, and everyone's like, oh yeah, you know, it's Scotland. And then there's like that's up there. You got to believe that's like really Scottish.
Oh yeah, like the super Scottish.
Like how big are these places? Like not huge, right?
Oh yeah, I just dropped in, and it is farmland. It is powerful farmland.
That is some powerful farmland.
Powerful farmland. I found cows. got more grass, cows, hills.
I'm really curious about this town. I want to know more. External maps. Now I'm gonna go Google Maps. Take me to what's going on in this area.
Oh my God, the Swanee Bun Box.
The Swanee bun box?
Yeah, the Swanee Bun Box. Hold on, I gotta link you this. All right, click that. And then look at the picture below.
We definitely need to do a weather report on that town.
We do.
Yeah. When you're on your way to Finston, Kirkwall, make sure to stop by this town that's there. That's nearby. By the Swanee Bun Box.
I want to know what the Bun Box is.
I don't know. Is there any information about the Bun Box? Are there buns in the box, or is it boxes for buns?
There's a 5-star review from Joe, but he doesn't say anything. Here's the Swanee Bun Box.
There's a brewery.
There's got to be a lot of those, right?
Hey, come to our northern... Wow, this brewery looks like it is old as hell. Wow. I love that. I love old-ass looking stuff that has, like, dudes just drunk in it. It's one of my favorite things. That's why I love the UK. There's tons of old-ass stuff where, like, dudes are just like, oh, come on in, lad. Get yourself a pint. You're like, yes, sir. I will.
It's just, that's been passed down through generations, the drinking in old places.
Yeah, I'm sure the Romans did it. Everyone's done it. Everyone's like, meet me at the old ruins. Let's get twisted.
And back in the day, those ruins used to be something, and then they drink there in their family.
Yeah. I'm sure there were ruins of other things back in the day, right? Like, if these people were around 3000 BC and Rome was like, 400 BC, all I'm saying is, it's a thing.
Yeah. And, that's the weather.
All right, let's go to sports.
Sports. Welcome to the sports desk, where we got sports. Where we got sports. That's my new sports song.
Great song.
Thank you.
I thought I was gonna have like a whole
Nope.
thing, but it's fine.
Not at all. Steelers currently up on the Seahawks. Seahawks also playing without Russell Wilson, so that's a pretty boring game. Raiders beating the Broncos, or they beat the Broncos. Cowboys beat the Patriots in overtime. Cardinals beat the Browns. Bengals beat the Lions. Packers beat the Bears. Chiefs beat the Washington football team. The Colts beat the Texans. The Rams beat the Giants. The Ravens beat the Chargers. The Vikings beat the Panthers in overtime. And the Jacksonville Jaguars finally won. And it had to come against the Miami Dolphins in England. So just took them playing in a different country to win.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yep. And the Buccaneers beat the Eagles. Then in baseball, the Red Sox and the Astros are tied at 1 apiece over in that series, and the Braves are up 1-0 on the Dodgers. And currently, as of this recording, they are tied at 2 in the bottom of the 5th inning. So I'm pulling for the Braves. I do not like the Dodgers. Not a big Dodgers fan. They had a lot of battles with the Cubs. Ruined probably more Cub chances. So very dumb. Go Braves. And then hockey has started up. The Kraken. The Kraken are a team that's pretty neat. I like them. The Seattle Kraken. They got 3 points. They're in second place. Go Kraken.
Love the name. Love their look. I'm not a big Seattle sports guy fan, but it's neat.
Yeah, they got a cool thing. And then the Buffalo Sabres are tied in first place. That might not last very long. And
it feels like Buffalo should just always have, Buffalo, that's their thing, is hockey. What else? I'm not like a huge Bills fan, and they don't have baseball, so that's it. You got hockey.
Yeah.
How are you not always first?
Yeah. Come on.
Come on.
And then the NBA starting up this week. I'm pretty excited about that. Bulls went undefeated in the preseason. I'm ready for some regular season basketball. I'm hyped. I love me some basketball. And that starts on Tuesday with Brooklyn against Milwaukee and Golden State against the Lakers. Also, in the WNBA, the Chicago Sky won the WNBA Finals. There you go. Chicago finally won something. Hooray.
Hooray.
So congrats to them. And it's sports.
Okay. What's our weird fact of the day?
Weird fact of the day. This one is going to be about... Oh, should I do this one? These are both good. All right, these are both kind of tied into, the UK, so we'll do both. The tea bag was an accidental invention.
Of course it was.
In 1908, New York tea merchant Thomas Sullivan sent samples of tea leaves to some of his customers in small silken bags. Many of the recipients assumed the bags were supposed to be used in the same way as the metal infusers, so they put the entire bag into the teapot, rather than emptying out its contents. After positive feedback from the happy accident, Sullivan designed intentional tea bags for commercial production. In the 1920s, his sachets made of gauze and later paper included the string with the tag hanging over the sides so they could be easily removed. So look at that. And then
I get it.
I had to include this one. Almost 163,000 pints of Guinness are wasted in facial hair each year.
Do they mean just what clings to your face?
I guess so. An actual research study commissioned by Guinness found that an estimated 162,719 pints of Irish stout go to waste every year via mustaches. They found that 0.56 milliliters of Guinness get trapped in the average beard or mustache with each sip, and it takes about 10 sips to finish a pint. An estimated 92,370 Guinness consumers every year in the UK have facial hair, assuming they consume on average 180 pints each year. The total cost wasted is about $536,000 annually.
It tells me a lot of people drink Guinness. A lot.
Yes.
A lot. If that's the case of just because I know I've been a victim of the mustache thing, right? And it doesn't seem like a lot So what they're telling me is that there's so much Guinness that is drank in the world that it all balances out in that weird way. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, that is pretty insane. And that's your weird facts today.
All right. What's our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. Florida man with half-gallon of Captain Morgan and swords sets fire in road.
Whoa. Sets fire to what?
I guess we're going to find out.
That headline is... you know what? I think it's mysterious. I think that's why I'm interested, because he's got his booze, he's got his swords, and he sets fire. Sets fire to what? Himself? What?
All right, let's see. You got authorities say when they arrived to 4 feet high flames in a Brevard County roadway, they found a man holding a sword and drinking alcohol.
as one would do.
Yeah, typical Florida day. Deputies say they were on active patrol when they spotted the flames on Craig Avenue in Titusville around 2:12 a.m. According to the police, the fire was in front of a man's home who they visited around 5 times in the past 6 months for illegal burns. Well, that adds up. Officials say the fires range from being on the sidewalk to taking up the entire street. Imagine that being your neighbor. It's like, God, he's setting fire to the road again.
I mean, everyone has a neighbor that does something weird. The fire thing is just Florida.
That's true. I mean, there's the difference between, like, the green cheetah and, like, an old man who sits in his chair watching birds and a guy who's setting fire to the road.
Well, here's the thing. He has a sword, so it's within his right. I'm not going to tell him not to. The man has a sword.
It's like, hey, can you go to the grocery store? It's like, I can't. He's in the road with the sword again. Yeah, we gotta wait.
Let's just wait till he tires himself out.
Just swinging it around.
I got my booze, and I got my sword, and no one can stop me.
Maybe he thinks he is Captain Morgan.
I'm Captain Morgan. Yeah.
Avast ye mateys. Officials say when they went to speak with suspect Scott Taylor, he was sitting in his front yard holding a sword in his hand and had a knife in his waistband. Police say he was also actively drinking in front of them and began chugging from half-gallon-sized Captain Morgan spiced rum. Authorities say he dropped the knife and sword when asked but could not provide an answer to why he started the fire in the roadway. He was arrested, taken to the police department.
Started fire. So we just started a fire in the road of what? Just the road? That seems awful.
Police say while the man was in a holding cell, he intentionally broke a fire sprinkler head, causing water to flood the cell and the booking room. The man was eventually transferred to Brevard County Jail. They're like, you take him. He faces charges of intentional or reckless burning of lands and felony criminal mischief. Huh.
All right. There you go. It's just as weird as we thought it was. Still no answers, but a man set a road on fire and then he got drunk.
Yeah, that's a prime Florida story. Oh, by the way,
it really is.
You seen Squid Game yet?
I have not seen Squid Game yet. I need to watch it so we can do a whole episode on it.
Oh yeah, I watched it. It was a journey. Let me tell you, it was a wild ride.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
You gotta watch it.
Sit down and watch it.
It's only 9 episodes. But
all right,
once you start,
I'll make an effort.
Once you get in there, you're gonna be like, "What the shit?" And you're gonna be in. I guarantee.
All right, I'll watch it. Okay.
All right, fantastic.
All right, well that's it for us. Thank you so much for listening, watching. However you're enjoying this podcast, Crendor, hit him with the socials.
Socials, we got youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast, all one word. Find all these podcasts. I might upload a short on there and see what happens. I don't know what I'm going to do, but some sort of
You
Cox
should
and
do
Crendor
it.
short.
You're a short master.
Well, you got to do it. I'm going to upload shorts everywhere on my main channel, on the YouTube, Wow Crendor. We're going to do it. Short City, Warhammer channel. I'll be like, this is how you paint a sword. And it's just going to be like, yeah, I can't even tell you. Not even going to spoil it. All right. Also, we're on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. We'll be all over. Also, check out our main stuff. We got youtube.com/JessCox, youtube.com Crendor, twitter.com JessCox, twitter.com Crendor, Patreon JessCox, Patreon Crendor, Facebook JessCox, Facebook Crendor, Instagram Notorious Cox, Instagram Crendor was taken. And, yeah.
All right. That's it. We'll see y'all next time. And as always...
Shake the rhino.
To be continued.